Namaskar, good morning, Ram Ram. Welcome to your own channel AC Astro. Finally, you people won and we lost. Why? Because we told that this 7 special offer was for only 1 week. But so many messages, mails, please Akashji, and team said, sir, we have to do. So another time we are extending this you 50% off. This is a big thing. Book now from 1st to 5th September. Link below in description box. Om Namah Shivaya. Now, let's jump on the video today, weekly horoscope, which you eagerly wait for. And this week is full of, roller coaster ride. Like moon is there, not for 3 transit, but 4 transit. But one very happy transit is also there. Let's welcome Akashji for everything. Namaskar, Ram Ram Akashji.
Namaskar, Rohitji. Ram Ram. Thank you. So, a lot of transit this week, and especially Moon is transiting 4 times. When Moon transits so many times, then it is a great week. So, here we have 20th of July till 26th of July, step by step, and 30th of August onwards, we are doing new and live astrology classes. Only 2 spots. The WhatsApp group is also active. Only 2 spots are there. So, those who will come will come. Otherwise, next time. Now, when we look at Aries ascendant, here Moon is entering into Taurus into exaltation. And here, at the moment, as it is entering into Taurus in 6 days, Venus is going to go away from this place. And this is such a amazing time that those kids who will be born, they will have their Atma Karaka as either Moon, either Venus, because Venus is going to take very, very high degrees now. Now, in many cases, you will see that Moon and Venus together are very, very extremely comfortable. So, those who are trying or waiting for any kind of money or wealth or any kind of relief in financial struggle, you will see that the beginning of the week brings very beautiful good news, especially that is related to partnerships, relationships, also something that has to do in real estate. In these areas, if you have some challenges going on, you will see very, very beautiful, amazing time for you beginning of the week only. As soon as Moon will enter into Gemini, into the third house, here it is making beautiful Gaj Kesri Yoga. Now it is said that in third house, sixth house, eighth house, and 12th house, Gaj Kesri Yoga does not happen because they are Upchaya or Dushtanas. It is not true. Whenever Moon and whenever two benefics will come to the third house, it will ease down your struggle. It will ease down your you know I can also say that ease down any kind of communication gaps between you and success. This is what happens because these two benefits are very, very amazing, and when they come together they form this beautiful yoga. Here Moon is sitting exactly 12th from the 4th house. This means that, and sitting with the 12th house, or this means that if foreign settlement or any foreign related travel, even for a shorter time, is what is supposed to be planned, this is the right time for you to go for it. Another important thing is that third house is the house related to your skill development. When Moon and Jupiter comes together and both are aspecting the sign of the ninth house as well, this means that there is a possible time for skill development that also you will take up. Very careful, because see benefits, but Jupiter in this sign, in the Upchaya house, it can create a little bit of ear related problems, something ear infections. Sometimes even those who are very old may start experiencing hearing loss. When Jupiter is here, I'm only talking about Jupiter, so let's be careful about that. Moon will enter into Cancer, into the own sign, and after the exaltation, after Ucha Moon, then Gaj Kesri Yogi, now it comes into complete Amavasya. Now Moon enters here 24th, between 24th and 26th, there will be Amavasya. 25th will be Amavasya, and this Amavasya is going to be where Mercury is also together with Moon. So if you see, both the luminaries are together, Mercury is together. In this situation, when fourth house lord is in the fourth house and getting combust, it loses its natural benefic powers. Here Sun is the boss. Sun will give you results. So not a very great time when it comes to signing some agreement or contracts related to either work, either property, or either purchase of vehicle. In these areas, if this week is what you're doing something, so you should refrain from it. But very good time to do Pitra Sadhana. Fourth house is the roots, so this is the time that you can start worshipping your pitras. You can start, no, on the Amavasya day, make a earthen pot and make four-sided diya. Like that means, the lamp should be four-sided. So all the four-sided, light it up. It is for the pitras that you do with sesame oil. That will be very, very helpful. Moon now enters into Leo. Here it makes again Mahalakshmi Yoga, as well as it makes Grahana Yoga. So Moon is still in, not in very big lumination, because it is just, finished the Amavasya. Here with Ketu, it can create some challenges related to your children, especially health wise. For the children, we have to be absolutely careful during this time. In fact, also education wise, we can be, careful. Those who are in speculative investments, if you're going through Mars Mahadasha, Moon Antardasha, or Mars and Moon, anyway, it is very, very positive for you. Those who are going through Ketu and Moon Mahadasha, you should not invest into very big speculative, investments. Also, because Mars is here and Moon is here, there can be a little bit of confrontation in the area related to love and romance. There can be few, things like where you either come together, you discuss something, and sometimes misunderstandings also. So it's a very mixed week. The beginning of the week is an amazing time. The end of the week is where you have to be very precise, careful, do remedies, and this is how your week is going to be. All the best, guys. There is a WhatsApp link in the description for readings. But before that, oh, I forgot. Venus is also entering into Gemini, Rohitji. We made a video on this, right? When Venus and Jupiter comes together, this is Lakshmi Narayan Yoga, which is a very positive and auspicious yoga happening in the third house. Some very great communication related to money, related to partnership, related to your education, travel, even related to foreign countries are coming. If there is visa, or you have applied for a visa, or you're waiting for a contract to be signed, exactly, this is such a powerful placement of Venus and Jupiter together. I have made a complete video on the Lakshmi Narayan Yoga. It is just uploaded before this video, so you will get more insights about Jupiter and Venus coming together. So, all the best. Have a wonderful, amazing week, and see you next week. And Savan offer is still on. I am sorry. See, so many people came. I was not working from 16th. From 16th, we started giving, and 29th also we are almost, we have all the entries. By end of the month, everyone will get the, now it's gone to 1st of September. So those who have no hurry can chill and take this, and then, work accordingly backwards from it. In some cases also, Rohiji, what happens is that sometimes some appointment gets rescheduled, so we give another person priority. All the best, guys. Taurus ascendant. So Moon is entering into your ascendant only. When the third house Lord comes 11th from itself, there is good news that comes. So some good news is coming. Venus and Moon both together in the Lagna, especially powerful for, your personality will be very illuminated, very powerful. In fact, charming. Something that requires your innocence and charm. This is that time that you may crack something very powerful. So beautiful placement, because Moon is putting an aspect on the seventh house, which is debilitated. So in the relationship area or partnership area, we should be not over emotional, we should be more communicative. So Moon and Mars are putting collective aspect on the seventh house. This also means that sometimes uh, emotional battle or cold war happens in the partnership area, so we have to be a little bit of more patient and careful during this time. Now, beautiful Moon, the Lord of the third house, exactly 12th from itself, makes a Gaj Kesari Yoga in the second house of wealth, family, your expression, your speech. Those who are working in any field related to, IT, business, especially what you can say, analytics, any analytical, because it is the sign of Mercury also, right? Analytical, and Mercury and Moon are doing Rashi Parivartan for a very small time, but it is a Rashi Parivartana Yoga also. Those who are in analytical field, one of the most awesome placed Moon you have during this time. If in this week, between 20th till 24th, till the time Moon enters into Cancer and makes an Amavasya, if you're giving any interview, congratulations, because things are going to be working in your favor. There is going to be increase in income. There can be chances that if you're financially too troubled, you may find, that light at the end of the tunnel this week. Something good related to finance is also coming. Those who are expecting family support, and lot of failures they are seeing, that no family is supporting, there is no way we are having some kind of support from even our immediate family members like spouse or children. This is the time that a helping hand comes to you because of this beautiful Gach Kesi Yoga in the second house. Those who are teaching, those who are speaking, those who are journalists, those who are in common, anything to do with speaking, is also very powerful time for them this week, beginning of this week. Then moon comes into Cancer. This is an Amavasya happening in the third house. I suggest if you have younger siblings, you and your younger siblings together should do some donation, because whenever moon and sun will come together, Amavasya is a very great day for doing donations. Here, it is said that on Amavasya, I was reading Rohiji, moon is the emotions, right? Is the mind. On Amavasya, your mind is neutral. Mostly on Amavasya, there are no big crimes, no crimes at all. On Purnima, my friend who's a policeman, he says, Akash, full moon day we are double on duty. And those who are in this kind of a field, psychologists, those who will see, any kind of people who are in the medical field, you will, and please comment below and let us know, those who are in psychology, medical field, anything to do even in military or police or any regulation, you will see that during this time when there is full moon, you will have crazy people, crazy incidents. When there is no moon, it is very neutral time. So this is a neutral time for you and your siblings to come together. If there is any dispute in the past, to start a new life with your friends also. Also, skill development wise, if there is any skill development that you are trying to do, because both are aspecting the ninth house of higher education with Mercury. So again, important time for taking such decisions, because you'll be neutral to take a decision, not in a biased form. And because this is, it's, you can, if you have younger siblings, with your younger siblings you should do Pitra Puja. That means do some donations in the name of your ancestors who have brought you to this life. Finally, moon will enter into Leo. Now, when moon enters into Leo here, it makes two yogas. One yoga is the Mahalakshmi yoga, because moon and Mars is Mahalakshmi yoga. And the other yoga is again Grahana yoga. So if you're going through Mars and moon period, your results will be completely different. Or if you're going from any, benefic combination of Mars and moon, then it will be a different story. You will be doing very good. If there is something real estate deal and this and that, whatnot, you will be able to do vehicle deal, you will be able to do. If with your mother, you will see happiness. But if you're going through Ketu or subordinates of Ketu like Rahu, Saturn, and then moon period, then this is a challenging time. It can be more challenging related to your inner peace, happiness. You will be not happy. Maybe some kind of difficulty or obstacles which what you will see during this week. So depending on your dasha, this moon will give results. But whatever it is, there will be Paladasha, Sukshma Dasha, Prana Dasha in some way where you will get benefit of Mars and Moon. So something related to property, real estate, home, anything that is pending will get concluded during this week. This is very positive news. Later, Venus is going to be going into the second house, and here one place there is Mahalakshmi Yog, one place there is Buddhaditya Yog, one place there is Lakshmi Narayan Yog. So how many beautiful yogas, like multiple yogas, Rashi Parivartan Yog, Ucha Chandra, so many great. Every day is some or the other, drama, or we can say things happening. So it is a very very auspicious, very very powerful week. Now, second house, Mahalakshmi Yoga in the second house. I don't, or like Lakshmi Vishnu, Lakshmi Log in the second house. I don't have to say that how powerful this is. It is absolutely wonderful. And ascendant Lord in progression means progress happening in your finances. Big financial relief is coming for Taurus ascendant people this week. In the beginning of the week also, and by the end of 26th of July onwards, for next 26-27 days, you will be having great opportunities to make wealth. Just before this video, I have made the Lakshmi Narayan Yoga video. You can go on and watch, because that will give you more idea about this, combination. Savan special was going on for the last week of August. We booked, but it is full, and there are so many requests which are pending. Sorry for them. We will get replies, but now it is 1st to 5th September. Sorry, but this is what it is. I cannot help it. It's all सच्ची full है. वरना मुझे क्या जा रहा है ना, why will I be worried? I don't want to give. It is completely full. All the best. Gemini ascendant. So when we talk about Gemini ascendant, Moon is entering into Taurus. Now here it is the Lord of the second house going to the 12th house. If some wealth is expected from a foreign country, from a distant place, this is the week you can count on it. There can be possibility of you getting such wealth. If some status, some designation kind of stuff, or maybe some news you are waiting, or some communication, or someone to speak from a foreign country giving you some good news, is also what is happening during this week. So keep your phone on ringer, not silent, because there is going to be some great news here. Now here, even when you see that Moon and Venus together, in the 12th house, Venus, the 12th house Lord, is also here. This is also good news, because good news in the sense that, okay, we work very hard to earn money, and during this time there can be possibility of spending money for luxury. Sometimes that luxury can be travel, sometimes that luxury can be for the family, sometimes that luxury can be for the kids also, that you may spend, because here fifth house Lord is also in the 12th house, second house Lord is also in the 12th house, 12th house Lord is also in the 12th house. So in such cases, spending happens for family, extended family, kids, even romance. Sometimes for romance also you spend some money. So this is how this whole Moon in Taurus is going to be acting for you. Very extremely beautiful spiritual period. When Moon is exalted in the 12th house, spiritual wealth also you accumulate during this time. Now, one of the most celebrated yogas in astrology is the Gaj Kesari Yoga. And what beautiful, then they both sitting in the Kendra, in the ascendant, which is Kendra and Trikona, the most auspicious house. Very powerful. Your personality will be so great. If you're going through Moon and Jupiter period, some big career related relief is what you are going to see during this week. Also, one problem when Moon and Jupiter are together, you crave a lot of sweet. So this is not the time of taking too much sweet. Take care of your health first, because it can give you some kind of challenges. Also, both are aspecting the seventh house, right, which is the Maraka stan, so it can create some health problems. So that is what is should be avoided. Later, Moon will enter into an Amavasya. That means Moon will be into the second house with Sun, complete Amavasya. This time is not a very great time to invest money. Make big investments, do some commitment, give verbal commitment. Oh, I'm giving you money. Don't worry, don't do this, because you may have to take it back, or suddenly you realize that this is not worth it. Okay, second house is the house of worth. That is also important. Sun and Moon together, very nice day to do Pitra Puja, because this is Amavasya. So take a small earthen pot, put sesame oil, and make four directional cotton and lamp, put it, ignite it. It will be shraddha for your, in the evening, outside your house you put it. It will be very good for the ancestors. Your ancestors will bless you. Also, if you want to do any donations, especially related to white items or jaggery, this is the right time. You can do it in your place of religious worship. All the best. Moon will come to the third house again on 26th of July. This is the place where we see that this is the third house of courage. And when Moon and Mars are together, very positive, because here your emotions and your aggressions are in control. But since Moon is there with Ketu as well, there can be some illusion, or sometimes communication done to us will not be very crystal clear. Make sure that if anything someone is saying, or any contract you're reading, or any communication is coming, any email is coming, think about it at least two or three times before you reply, sometimes aggressively, sometimes happily also, to understand exactly what does this mean. That is how you will, this is how it will be for you this week. Later, in your ascendant comes the Lord of the fifth house. Such a powerful placement of Venus and Jupiter together. Your effort, your charisma, your personality will be taking a very great, it will be very great for the next, Rohiji, for the next 28 days, almost 28 days. It's going to be so great when they are all together. I have made a complete bigger video on Lakshmi Narayan Yoga, which is happening here in your first house. There is this time on 26th of July is a very, very powerful day, because here the both the Vishnu Lakshmi, no, sorry, Lakshmi Narayan Yoga and even Mahalakshmi Yoga is happening together in your chart. Buddha Aditya Yoga, Mahalakshmi Yoga, Lakshmi Narayan Yoga. What else do we need, guys? Such a beautiful placement of planets. Superb. Third house, sometimes take care of your neck. Neck can get stiff and you can get some ear pain as well, because Mars is here with Ketu and Mars is going to be taking higher degrees. They're very close to each other. Just this week is the most pressured week. Then later on, next week onwards, you will start feeling much better when Mars will make a transit. All the best. Time for also short distance travel or planning short distance travel. All the best. And 30th of August onwards, we are doing the new and live astrology classes. So, two seats only. If you want to join, good. Otherwise, we will see you next time. Cancer ascendant energy. Moon is entering into Taurus. Lagna Lord in the 11th house with Venus, the 11th house Lord. That means this is a time that you get closure. You get closure on your social status. You understand that, okay, where I am. If you're going through Moon Mahadasha, Venus Mahadasha, then absolutely from your social circle, you will get some help, helping hand, or maybe some extremely benefic news. Bichara, one of the CEO of some big company, Rohitji, got in a scandal. He attended the Coldplay, what do you say, some concert, and there was something he was doing. I don't know what the story is, but Sade Sati is going on, man. Sade Sati is going on for that person. That is what I would see. But other, or maybe Rahu Devta, when it came to the eight, when it came to the sign of Aquarius, it brings up all the secrets of the world, and that must have happened there. So
Yes, I read that story where that CEO with some HR head and their one pic got viral and something like this happened.
ये राहु करता है भाई सब. राहु इज द वन. सो राहु बेचारा उसका पूरा लाइफ. Anyways, they are adults, they know what they're doing. So here, exactly. So Moon is in this state where your social fame comes, defame does not come. So very, very good and very positive for all the Cancer ascendant people. And finally, Moon will go into Cancer, into the 12th house, Gemini, sorry, and with Jupiter. In Dushtana, Gaj Kesari Yog is not that powerful, but still Moon, two benefits here, can remove the obstacles that are happening related to your sleep, related to your, sometimes related to foreign travel, sometimes related to even expenses that are going on crazily, and there is no stop on it. This is the time that you may feel some relief and some stop, something which will say that, okay, finally there is little bit of relief that I'm getting. Exactly, this is that time. Here, because Moon is the Lagna Lord in the 12th house, many people will be traveling to foreign countries or their visas are getting approved. Even those who have applied for PR or those who are waiting for some kind of draws, some kind of lottery, you may see something very positive happening for you guys if you're going through Moon Mahadasha and Mercury Mahadasha. Now, here, Moon comes to the ascendant and it comes to the ascendant's own sign but makes an Amavasya. So, this Amavasya is the Amavasya when you have to be very good time for doing Pitra Puja. Anything to do with your ancestors, very powerful. I suggest that if you are facing a lot of hurdles in your life related to your confidence, related to your approach, that you are working very hard but not getting any results, or even in cases where you are not able to express yourself, this is that time, that day, when you can do this Pitra sadhana. Like, just make a small earthen pot, four direction, put cotton and light it, putting sesame oil, and pray that, oh Pitra, this is for you, the light in your darkness, and see how beautiful your life suddenly, or everything, once you are on track, your energy is right, everything falls into place. So this is this time to do such things. In fact, not a very great time for any kind of, we can say, argument or discussion in partnership. Not a great time. Moon goes to the second house, and those who have done Pitra Sadhana now see Moon has gone to the second house, and in the house of money, it is making a Mahalakshmi Yog with Mars. If you see now, so many yogs are happening. After this, Venus will enter into Gemini also. So this, what happens is that Lakshmi Narayan Yoga is there. In Lagna, there is Buddhaditya Yoga. In the second house, there is Mahalakshmi Yoga. But there is one hidden yoga here, and that is the Grahan Yoga. Because when Moon and Ketu are together, it is a challenging time, guys. It is especially related to speech. Money wise, good time for investment, everything. Not a very good time for, we can say, false commitments, or sometimes, actually, no, it depends. It depends on what your time is going. So if you're going through any kind of subordinates of Ketu, that is Ketu, Rahu, Saturn, in this Mahadashas, in any malefic Mahadashas, then, and if Moon is in Antardasha, then it is a challenging time. If you're going through benefic Mahadashas, like, in this benefic for the second house lord, automatically Sun, Moon, Mars, Venus, Jupiter, Mercury, you will see that such positive time for you. So depending on the Mahadasha, this will act. Either you should speak or you should not speak, depends on your Mahadasha. Either you should commit or not commit, depends on your Mahadasha. Either you should invest or not invest, depends on your Mahadasha. But because it is Mahalakshmi Yoga and Grahan Yoga, there may be some misunderstanding in your speaking, or you speaking out and someone misunderstanding, and there can be some great news when it comes to wealth. So something positive
Actually,
is going to come.
Akashji, I will suggest team today that if they can make one presentation on this 26th July, because I don't know why this day I find very fascinating day, very mysterious day. You see, there is a Lakshmi Narayan Yoga, there is a Buddha Ditta Yoga, there is a Mahalakshmi Yoga, there is a Grahan Yoga, there is a when there is a exchange of lot between first house and second house. In this case, there is a time when Mars is aspecting Saturn. So
There is
everything is happening on this particular day. So this is
There
very
is
important, I think.
also, if you see here, there was before this day, when Moon was in Cancer, or Moon was in Gemini in this week, there was also Rashi Parivartan Yoga between Mercury and Moon also this week. But
This
yes,
is special week, I think.
20, this is special week, and Mars and Ketu are also very together in the second house. Very careful when it comes to accident, your dental problems, mouth problems, something, some surgery in the mouth. Someone can be going for dental procedures. Someone can suddenly fall down, break their teeth. Important. Someone will get burn on the tongue. Someone tongues get cut. Someone can get ulcers. So these are the common things that have not major
26th is
problem.
important day, I think. 26th is
Very,
important.
very extremely important day. And Rohiji, then Venus enters into Gemini the same day, 26th.
Oh,
And here it makes Lakshmi Narayan Yoga, which is happening in the 12th house. So some good news is coming from a foreign country for Cancer ascendant people. In fact, those who have been waiting for a very long time to go to foreign country, or they're trying to purchase something like a house or any property in a foreign country, this is the time that something beautiful can happen. Here the 11th house Lord is gone to the 12th house. 4th house Lord is also gone. That means gains from foreign country as well as expenses. Your loan goes up sometimes in such cases, but speculatively you gain a lot because Mars is still aspecting your fifth house. So you should do take risk and do investment. That's what my suggestion would be for this period. All the best, guys. There's a link in the description for readings, and see you very soon. Leo ascendant. When we talk about Leo here, Moon is entering into Taurus. Now, Moon is the 12th house lord, exactly 11th from itself. Some good news is coming from, a foreign country. Sometimes this good news can be also a bell for expenses. That, okay, good news is there. Now send some money. Money, money. This is also what happens. So, but something pleasant only, nothing wrong, something very powerful. 10th house, with that the 10th house lord, when Moon comes, in your work also there is extreme great progress that you can see. So congratulations to all the Leo ascendant people who are going through Moon Mahadasha or Mars Mahadasha, or Venus Mahadasha. Moon and Mars is my Mahadasha, my Mars and Moon is my Mahadasha, so I'm just thinking that way. So those are, if Venus is in Mahadasha or Antardasha, if Moon is in Mahadasha or Antardasha, then you will be in absolute great opportunities at work. There can be possibility of promotion, even possibility of getting more wealth during this time. And foreign, if you're waiting for foreign kind of placement, you may see that some great news is coming there also for all the Leo ascendant people. Oji, if you talk about both the luminaries, Sun and the Moon, whenever they come to the 10th house is the house of power. 10th house is the house of your public image as well. So they try to give you something very positive in the public image side also. So this is also a very, very great time. Later, oh, Savan special. So Rohiji, what happened is that we announced the Savan special last week, and sorry, it was for the last week of August that was completely booked. And there are so many people who are still asking. Sorry, it is going to be there now. The new dates are for 1st to 5th of September. So if anyone wants and not in too much of rush, then you can book this. All the best. Moon enters into Gemini. Now, this is positive because here it is making a Gaj Kesri Yog with the fifth house Lord in the 11th house of gains in your social circles. So, something very positive when it comes to your gains through your social circle is going to happen during this time. In fact, I will see. And there is one more very great news about, what you say. Um, in this week, you will see the end of the week, Rohiji, when there is Mahalakshmi Yog, there is Mahalakshmi Yog, there is Lakshmi Narayan Yoga, and there is Buddhaditya Yog. Three yogas are happening here. So such a powerful week is this for all of the people, and especially Leo ascendant also. 11th house, if you have elder siblings, there can be some gains from the elder siblings as well. And because this 11th house is the house of setting up goals, this is the time to rethink and set your goals that, okay, this is what we need to be accomplishing. Later, there is an Amavasya in the 12th house. Now, this is the time Leo ascendant people need to be very, very careful in doing one remedy. That remedy is Pitra Puja. Pitra Puja means that you give some kind of what do you say, obeisances to your ancestors, or do some rituals. One very common ritual and very powerful ritual is that to take a small earthen pot, put sesame oil, and make four-sided cotton, vat we say, and just burn it. So it will illuminate, and all the four sides wherever your pitras are during Amavasya, it's said that pitras are very active. You will see that powerfully they are helping you. Blessing, if you everyone starts doing pitra sadhana, just in the morning getting up and saying Om Pitraya Namaha, dear pitras, my ancestors, thank you so much. Because of you guys, I am able to see this beautiful morning, beautiful surrounding around me. Only this much is important for everyone on planet Earth, and you will see that prosperity starts coming. Moon in the 12th house. One more thing, expenses. Sometimes expenses related to your family, or sometimes expenses related to your, because see, both all three are looking at the 6th house. Expenses related to health is also possible. So be careful. Moon enters into Leo now. Now, this is the time Moon enters into Magha Nakshatra. Magha Nakshatra is ruled by Pitras only. So, you have done the remedy, and now Moon is also going to Magha Nakshatra. Here it is making two yogas. First, it will make a yoga with Mars, that is Mahalakshmi Yoga, and then it will make a Grahan Yoga also. So, depending on your Mahadasha Antardasha, if you're going through Mars and Moon Mahadasha Antardasha, amazing, beautiful, wonderful, explosive time for you. If you're going through Ketu Mahadasha Antardasha, Rahu Mahadasha, Saturn Mahadasha Antardasha, then there's going to be a challenging time for you. Depending on your Mahadasha, your things will manifest. But one good thing is, because Mars and Moon are coming together, because of your own effort, you're going to make some great monetary deal. So, those who are in business, be very active. There is some very beautiful good news coming for you guys. Later, Jupiter will also make another yoga when Venus takes a transit into the sign of Gemini. This is the Lakshmi Narayan Yoga. Now, such a beautiful thing in the house of your gains. I don't even have to hard sell this that gains are going to come. It is there, visible in front of you. Gains from your social circle, those who are working on social media platforms, those who are even in the field related to communication, writing, human resources, philanthropic, anything that has to tied with NGOs. Great time, because Venus rules the luxury area of the world. So those who are in any luxury business or pattern, they will see some very big gains coming to them. Sometimes even job offers, sometimes even transfer, sometimes increments. You will see that. And those who are in Jupiter Mahadasha, and those who are in the field of Jupiter, domain of Jupiter, like finance technology, something that has to do with education, you will also see a great, great positive impact during this week. All the best, guys. There is Savan special going on. You can book now before 1st to 5th of September. All the best. Virgo ascendant, Rohiji. When we talk about Virgo ascendant, Moon is entering into Taurus, into the ninth house. Now, what a beautiful placement of the 11th house Lord, exactly sitting 11th from itself and getting exalted. This is the beauty of astrology. Now, here what happens is the ninth house will illuminate things that is related to your, you know, in your, what you say, in your higher education, in your destiny based, we can say, Luigi, one thing which I was learning something, it is out of the syllabus right now here, but I will just still tell you. I was learning why this houses gains for the previous house. Okay. So every house, like for the Like second house is the gains for the first house. Third house is gains for the second house. Fourth house is gains for the third house. Every house which is in front is gains. Every house which is in back is loss. But there is one important thing that we need to understand. This is the first house of yourself. You do something, and you work hard, you get earth means money. Okay, so you're getting this. Now after you work very hard, earth, this, that, whatnot, then you go to the third house. To gain this artha also, we need to put effort. This is the house of effort. After we put effort and everything, we get inner peace, that okay, now we are settled. We get come to the fourth house. Now when you see this, Rohiji, I was just thinking that eighth house is the house that is related to trouble, struggle, problems, fear, phobia, cheating. If you do anything wrong, like if you do cheating, if you do unethical practices, and then your lord goes to the ninth house, then it is a disaster for the people who have such placements. Because I have seen many people, if they do anything wrong, they go, this is the house loss of bhagya. But if you do something wrong here, then your loss of bhagya happens. That's what exactly it means. So in such cases, now when we look at moon here and Venus here, who is the lord of the ninth house, real destiny wise, like bhagya wise, how do you say, blessings from god wise, something beautiful yoga is happening. In fact, here this is the time to go visit some kind of pilgrimage, spiritual places, try to do some donations related to books, education items. I have a client. I said you should donate in education. But I got my all my nieces some app of education. I am nowadays the donation has changed, Rohiji. Earlier it was pencil and book and all. Now they say I bought 3 4 apps for them for education so that they can learn piano, this, that, whatnot. So I'm like, okay, nowadays new kind of remedies are there, digital remedies. But yeah, great time for anything that has to do with higher education, foreign travel, getting blessings from your guru. Then moon goes into one beautiful thing with Kendra Lord in the Kendra, making Gaj Kesari Yoga in the 10th house. Again, X that happiness continues here with beautiful news from your social circle. Or sorry, from your workplace. If you're in any kind of job or salaried, or if you're looking for a job for a very long time, this is the time that something positive, like getting a new job or new job offer, is going to be seen here. Then moon will go into the 11th house, into the sign of Cancer. This is the own sign of moon, but here moon is getting into an Amavasya. In this Amavasya, this is the time that you should be worshipping your, we can say, ancestors. I've told every ascendant, and this is a very important time, because whenever a luminary will get either troubled in its own sign, that is a very important time. Here, this is the time to emotionally, spiritually, convey message to your ancestors that they really mean something. Out of out of so many ancestors, some people might have got moksha, some people might not have got moksha, some people may be doing rebirth, some people are waiting to find a body deha to do rebirth. So many things are there, so I would suggest that pray for that. Earthen pot, small earthen pot, sesame oil, and 4 direction. Put a cotton in 4 directions and light it and say Om Pitraya Namaha, and say, dear ancestors, bless me wherever you are. We remember you and we know your sacrifices. That's why we are here. That kind of prayer should be done. But great time for this kind of a spiritual sadhana, but not a great time to socially engage in some kind of conversations or initiate some new agreement, this, that, whatnot deals, because there can be some darkness there. When moon goes to the 12th house, now this is beautiful. 11th house lord in the 12th house, that means gain in foreign places, gain in faraway places, gain in foreign country. And here Mahalakshmi yoga is also happening. Moon and Mars will be together, but Ketu and moon are also together. Now Ketu is a very benefic when it comes to the 12th house. So moon and Ketu in this situation can only give you overthinking, sometimes sleepless nights, sometimes challenges when it comes to subconscious mind, very busy. That is what can happen. But overall, very nice time to achieve some kind of financial gains from a foreign country. Or those who are very troubled in expenses, something will slow down here and you will be feeling nice. All the best, guys. Before we go, Venus is going to be going in the sign of Gemini. Now here, when we look at Venus here, Rohiji, now simply the ninth house lord in the 10th house, which is such a beautiful yoga. And here the third house lord in 10th house lord in the 11th house. So see, everyone is in progression, right? The ninth house lord in the 10th house, 10th house lord in the 11th house, 11th house lord in the 12th house. Everything is going in progression. These are the patterns that God has created to give phala, kala phala. That means the time will give you some results. This is what it happens. And here, the beautiful yoga is happening in the 10th house. Those who are in business now get ready to get rich, because some positive news in your business is coming. Some great possibility of, you know, big contracts. If you're going through Jupiter Mahadasha, if you're going through Venus Mahadasha, then extremely great. Before this, just before this video, I have put the Lakshmi Narayan Yoga, this complete details, so you will go and see, and that will help you the most. But great time for public image, and great time for, career growth is this week. All the best, guys. Savan special is going on. It was announced in the that Lakshmi Narayan video, but it all completely got booked. But there are so many people wanting it. So 1st to 5th of September is the now new dates. Libra ascendant, so moon is in Taurus here, Rohit ji. When we talk about moon, 10th house lord, exactly 8th from itself. Suddenly in the workplace, you get some positive news. Sometimes in workplace, you get extra responsibility also, and which is good right now. Take it, because Jupiter is so atichari right now, so powerful right now, that it is going to, your bhagya, that means your destiny is going to be so powerful that you will be able to pick up everything. So this time, if you're getting any opportunity to take some more pressure on you, you should go for it. Eighth house of inheritance, shared resources. In those areas, if you're struggling, you may have find some good relief. If there is any problem related to fear, health, again you will find some great relief during this time. Moon and Jupiter goes to the ninth house, one of the most auspicious houses in a birth chart. Ninth house. This house is the house of Bhagya, destiny, Kismat, Nasib, fate, so many things. Here, in this time, your fate will be at the most peak level. If by any chance you're going to Jupiter Mahadasha, Moon Mahadasha, and any Antardasha of either of these people, it is like superb for you. Great time for higher education, learning, more and more learning, trying to, maybe connect with your guru on a very, brief period or brief basis, even trying to discuss some kind of spiritual as well as more philosophical topics is what is seen. Travel can happen suddenly. Travel can happen, will be very, very extremely fruitful. Moon goes to the now. Moon goes to the 10th house. Now, 10th house is the house that is Moon's own house, but here it is going to be with Sun and Mercury, and there is an Amavasya. Amavasya happening in your occupation house, in the house of your occupation. So, we don't want to make any big statements, big arguments, big trouble, or have any problem with bosses, or do any kind of rift or any kind of show attitude to bosses. Not a right time, because Moon is into, you're emotionally very weak, so don't do it. Great time to do pitra sadhana. Those who are not getting job, this is that time that if you do pitra puja, only simple what I say, if you do that, you may find a job in next 44 days. Take a earthen pot, chota sa. Take a, what you say, mitti ka diya. Put sesame oil and put black sesame, kala til, black sesame into it, and make four directions of the diya, and light it and say Om Pitraya Nama on the day of Amavasya. You can go to Drik Panchang and see when your Amavasya is happening, and do that in the evening after sunset, or during twilight, like sun is just setting down, just 10 minutes before that. You will see that it is not a small remedy. Atharva Veda tells about this remedy. In the Atharva Veda chapter, when they go to Agni Dev and they say that, the Pretas are trying to trouble us, they say, okay, put sesame oil. Why are you not putting sesame oil? Once you put sesame oil, no Preta will trouble you. Even our ancestors are Preta, because they are now not in body form. So that's why, their energy has no, they don't have any they don't differentiate between anything. So this is an important time to please them. Okay. Moon will enter into the 11th house, maker again a Mahalakshmi Yoga as well as a Grahana Yoga. So this time in social circle, we have to be absolutely careful of what we speak, how we speak, and what important to be spoken. In group settings, you can get little bit of, we can say, anxious or overwhelmed. This is what can happen. On the other hand, if you're expecting some big group of people to help you or some contractual work, and if you're going through Mars or Moon period, then you will see that 100% some big gains will be promised during this time, and you will get it later. Very, very beautiful time. Finally, Venus, the ascendant lord who was in the 8th house in its own sign, has gone to the 9th house now. And here it is making a Lakshmi Narayan Yoga in the 9th house of your destiny. Oh my God, it is such a good time. If you see Buddha Aditya Yoga in your 10th house, Lakshmi Narayan Yoga in your 9th house, Mahalakshmi Yoga in your, what you say, 11th house, progression, 8th house Lord in the 9th house, 9th house Lord in the 10th house, 10th house Lord in the 11th house. On terms of that, Rashi Parivartana, Sun in the house of Moon, Moon in the house of Sun. Before that, Moon in the house of Mercury, Mercury in the house of Moon. So many damn yogas are happening during this time. And 26 July looks something very extremely different. And there was this article which I was reading, all the planets will come in that line because obviously Jupiter, Venus, Mercury, Sun, Mars, Moon, everyone is in line only here. So if one, two, three, four, five, six planets are in exact straight line now, so it's something very fascinating. I will research on this now for 26th of July. I will come up with another video, Roji. It's a very important time because some siddhis, some rituals, some yantras can be done during this time. So I will find out and I will come according to Tithi and everything. So very nice time in your 9th house. Both the gurus in the house of your guru. This is the time that if you're teaching, teacher, any field like that, great news. But this is also the time that you visit pilgrimage, you visit some kind of spiritual place or visit some library, go to some gain knowledge. This is the time of higher knowledge, guys, for you. So please be very, what you say, motivated for this. We did Savan special last week, and the booking was last week of August. It was done, but everyone is saying more. Akashji saying more, more. So I'm saying okay. 1st to 5th of September is when we will be doing again Savan special. 50% off on all the appointments. All the best. Scorpio ascendant Rohit. Now, when we look at Scorpio here, it is the time that moon will enter into the 7th house with the 7th house lord and become, you know we can say exalted. And because it is the 9th house lord in the 7th house, those people who are very much troubled from partnership money, those who are very much troubled for, we can say even marriage, relationships, commitment, moon and Venus together, some great news related to commitment or, you know romance is coming. So that is what number one. Even in business partnership, something that's were very stall or there were misunderstandings, you will be able to solve misunderstandings during this week. Moon will enter into the 8th house here. Now 8th house is the house related to, sudden ups and downs, and moon here with Jupiter, it will not do ups and downs because both are benefits. If there is a lot of ups and downs going on in your life, this is the time that you will be uplifted in some very positive sense. Some people misspeech because of speaking, because of their speech, because of their commitment. They may be able to help you with, we can say, help you with giving you more courage. That's what I can say. And sometimes destiny works after vipreet condition, that means after difficult conditions. So this is a time of extreme hard work, not a good time for investments, but a very good time for finding out any property related things or any inheritance related things. Moon will enter into the 9th house, Rohiji, here. 9th house is where it will get into an Amavasya, into his own sign. It will be an Amavasya. Now, here, when Moon, especially 9th house, is the house of your ancestors. Like after 5th house, 9th house is the house of your ancestors. So, first house, house of ancestors, 5th house, house of ancestors, 9th house, house of ancestors. And that are why all the three are called Dharmasthana. Okay? Remember this. Depending on the planets in the 1st, 5th, and 9th, you remedies will happen for Pitra. If by chance two malefics are together, or one malefic and one benefic is together, for example, Sun and Rahu, Pitra dosh, Moon and Rahu, Pitra dosh, Sun and Ketu, Pitra dosh, Moon and Ketu, Pitra dosh, Saturn and Moon, Pitra dosh, Saturn and Saturn and Moon, Pitra dosh, Saturn and Sun, again Pitra dosh. This is a different kind of Pitra dosh. This is for your, अपना आने वाला संतान. We can say it is not previous Pitra dosh. It means that you will be the one who will be transferring Pitra dosh on another person or your child. That's what happens here. So there are different, many kinds of Pitra dosha, and this time when Moon and Sun are together, this is the time to get relief from ancestral curse. Please take a small, nice earthen lamp, put sesame oil, put black sesame into it, and in the four directions put cotton and light it in the night. Beautiful. And say Om Pitraya Namaha. All the Pitras who are my ancestors, I seek your blessings. This is the light for your darkness. That's what you should be saying. Because otherwise, if they are not in darkness, they would have got moksha. But they are in darkness. That's why you are giving them light, hope, power. Okay. Then moon enters into Leo Rohitji here. Also, one more thing, when moon comes, ninth house comes to the ninth house, there is also possibility of travel, so some travel related stuff also is happening for you guys. Then moon comes to the 10th house, here it makes Mahalakshmi Yog as well as Shrapit Yog. Many people may get trouble in job if you're going through Ketu, Saturn or Rahu period, may get trouble or sometimes even lose their job. And some may gain if they're going through Moon Mahadasha, Sun Mahadasha, Mercury Mahadasha, Jupiter Mahadasha, and Moon Antardasha. You will see that some positive news is coming. Those who are going through Malefic Mahadasha like Rahu, Saturn, Ketu, here there can be some challenges that you can face. Sorry for this, but this is what happens here. So depending on your Mahadasha Antardasha, this combination will happen. But the more powerful combination is Moon and Sun, Moon and Mars. In this case, sometimes from your workplace also you get sudden money. Even many people now get laid off and they get money for 6-8 months. So such kind of money also can come, sir. But it is what circumstantial. Depends on how you, what place, what kind of life pattern you are in right now. Okay. Later, there is a Viprit Rajyog happening here. That is, the 12th house lord goes to the 8th house. 8th house with Jupiter making a very beautiful Lakshmi Narayan yoga. If you see so many yogas during this week, Lakshmi Narayan yoga, then Mahalakshmi yoga, then Grahan yoga, then what do you say, Rashi Parivartan yoga, then Gaj Kesari yoga, then Rohit yoga is khali har roz. And Buddha Aditya yoga. Now, if you see here, 7th house in the 8th house progression, 8th house in the 9th house progression, 9th house lord in the 10th house progression. So yoga, everyone is aligned. That means many people's life will also get aligned by this scenario. It can be in Viprit condition. That means after a lot of struggle, it may get aligned, but it may get aligned in a way where now your research, your destiny, and your career are all in together in one line. And some great news is going to be received by all the people. And for this Lakshmi Narayan Yoga, just before this video, I have made a video which says about it. So listen to that. That will give you more insights. All the best, guys. And there's a WhatsApp link in the description for personal appointments. Sagittarius. Now, Moon is entering into Taurus, and Moon is the 8th house lord, goes to the 6th house, makes a Viprit Raj Yog. So, number one, health problems may get settled now. Problems related to enemies, the peaceful negotiations may come. In workplace, people are giving you a lot of trouble. You will see that suddenly in workplace things are in your favor. In fact, in many cases, if in mother's health is not good, you will see very powerful. Even spouse health is not good, you will see that powerful recovery is there. So very great news. Moon in this house in Viprit Rajyog ends all the suffering. This what is seen and this what is researched. If you're going through Moon Mahadasha, then Sone Pe Suhaga. That means more powerful, more amazing for you. One thing, when Moon comes here, because it is putting an debilitated aspect from the 12th house, saying pattern can get disturbed, overthinking, anxiousness, something, getting fear is what happens here. So for that, meditation and saying Om Namah Shivaya or putting, water with 1 spoon of milk on a Shivlingam, in an activated Shivlingam in a temple, so that you can feel the energy of Lord Shiva. Oh, Lord Shiva is here. Savan special. There was Rohitji, we did Savan special, and as per your request and your suggestion, we said that okay, we should move it more, because total, I don't know, 300. I don't have a count. Messages were more than 800, 900. I know that, but I don't know how much was the count. For we have extended to 1st to 5th September also, so that those who have not taken, those who have not got, sorry, you will now get it. Okay, so ask and you will get it. All the best. Sagittarius ascendant. Sagittarius ascendant, Moon is entering into Gemini. Now here it makes a Gaj Kesari Yog in the 7th house. Now Gaja means lion and Kesari means, sorry, Gaja means elephant and Kesari means lion. Now you just imagine lion and elephant kind of strength in your 7th house. This 7th house is the house that is related to your relationship partnership. If there you are having a lot of struggle in relationship partnership or any even getting any kind of promotion, any kind of contracts, signing anything which has been pending, or even, sorry to use the word, but divorce or separation also. If you're going through these kind of things, you will be victorious in all of these areas. Good or bad does not matter. Planets have no control over your desires. They have control over their energy. They are here to give you some good results. They will give you whatever you desire. So all the best for this. Sometimes in partnership, if you want to buy a property, this is a beautiful time for investment. Later, again, moon is coming to a dushtana into the 8th house. Now here, extremely important time, because sun plus moon are going to be making an amavasya. So this is an amavasya. What do we do when 8th house amavasya happens? We do pitra puja, puja for your ancestors. 8th house is also related to paranormal, huh? So remember this. 8th house is also related to, you see the spirits, you see this, that, whatnot. Everything is related to the 8th house. In this, if many people, my wife told me few days ago that she got some dream of her grandfather coming in her dream. I said, okay, immediately we should, do some donation in his name, or, maybe do dhyana, like sit and remember him for a while. So such kind of things may happen. Your ancestors may come to your dream. That means something they are wanting to communicate with you. And in such cases, if that has been happening, this is that beautiful time to take a small diya, put, cotton in four corners, put sesame oil into the diya and light it and say Om Pitraय Namaha. Dear Pitras, bless me. In your darkness, we are putting this beautiful illuminated Agni Dev light so that you can also come on the right, what you say, whatever you desire, you get. So this is that time to do that. But if there is any government related issues, if you are in any kind of court case, etc., and if you're going through sun mahadasha, then this is not a great period. Then there will be some kind of challenges, and this challenges is not long lasting, because moon will move to the ninth house of judicial success. Here, if even problem comes the next day, when we talk about 26th of July, you will see that if there is any condition where you're having struggle related to politics, government, any challenges in your workplace also, it will suddenly go away and your destiny will work for you. Sometimes in this cases, destiny may also put you into a bad spot, because moon is with Ketu. Sometimes people may think that, okay, he won this time, I will not leave him, I will come after him again. So you need to make, everyone needs to pull up their socks, because they want to win every time. That is what my suggestion is for you guys, because you are the most, the Sagittarius people, and Chanakya was a very, very big king's, you know, king's Ratna nobleman, and he was guiding the king how to rule. You are that kind of people. You always guide other people how to rule. And in such cases, you do sacrifice. Many Sagittarius ascendant people you see, they are absolutely aiming the right. Because see, that is how, the planets, all the things have made. They're aiming right things at right point at right time. And the timing of these people are very, very powerful, and this is that time so many great yogas are happening. So make advantage of it. Your destiny is in your favor during this week. And end of the week, when 26th of July comes, here something very crazy is happening. There is Mahalakshmi Yoga in the ninth house, there is Buddha Yoga in the eighth house, there is Venus plus, Jupiter Lakshmi Narayan Yoga in the seventh house. Now three beautiful placements, one after the other. What a great placement of planets. In fact, when Venus comes to the seventh house, all your relationship related problems solve during this time. You may get some relief related to relationship pattern. If there is big contracts that you have been waiting to sign, you will get that, and monetary benefit through partnership is seen. Even your spouse, if he's not working this, or he or she is not working on finding a job, this yoga helps them also gain something. So beautiful time for you guys. On this, I have just previous to this video, I've made a Lakshmi Narayan Yoga video also. So watch that. That will give you more clarity about this. All the best. Have a great week. And 30th of August onwards, we are doing new and live astrology classes. For that, two spots are there according to my knowledge. Join and finish. All the best. Capricorn ascendant. Now, when we talk about Capricorn ascendant, Moon is entering into Taurus, into your fifth house. What a beautiful placement of Moon, the seventh house lord in the fifth house. Those who have been single for a very long time, some partnership is coming, something that has to do with someone, some love interest is coming. Those who are planning for children, progeny, fertility happens here. So that is also good news. Those who are in any kind of education and trying to work very hard for their education or getting breakthrough in education, you also get that. And the best news is for all the speculative gain people, those who are in share stock market. It is going up and up and up and up and up. Good news for you guys. Very, very beautiful placement. Moon will come to the sixth house of your enemies, of your trouble, of your workplace politics. Now, when it comes with Jupiter, it gets such powerful support from Jupiter that it becomes Gaj Kesari. You come out as a power of an elephant and a lion all together. The force of an elephant, the brain of a lion is what happens when Moon and Jupiter come together. And what great placement in the sixth house. If you're going through a lot of obstacles from enemies, if you're going through any problem related to health, especially on the stomach area, especially on the fluid area in your body, you will get major relief. Those people who are thinking of foreign settlement, foreign country, or even marriage in foreign country, you will see that Moon is the seventh house lord looking at the 12th house with the 12th house lord. So Viprit condition, in difficult conditions, you may find your soulmate as well during this time. So beautiful. And that is what is continuing, Rohitji. Moon is coming to the seventh house in its own sign in an Amavasya. Now, those people who are not getting married for a very long time and they've been searching, nothing is happening. Here, one thing will happen. And that thing is, Rohitji, here, Amavasya and Pitra Puja, anything to do with Pitra Sadhana is important for Capricorn ascendant people. When we talk about Pitra Sadhana, small remedy that I'm suggesting every ascendant and to you also, take a small earthen pot, put some sesame oil, sesame seeds, and make four-cornered diya, like four-cornered cotton, and light it. Keep it outside your house during the twilight time, like during the sunset time, and say Om Pitraya Nama. All the Pitras during this Amavasya, you know, I acknowledge your existence. I pray to you. Thank you. Please help me, and I'm facing whatever problem you're facing, and say that I'm your lineage. How can I face such problems? Please help me, give me divine help. And you will get. Sometimes simple asking is what we need. We dance 20 minutes with Damru and all that. Okay, God is coming. No one is coming. Simply ask that, okay, I need this, with your pure heart, and it will come to you. Okay. Later, Moon will go into the eighth house here. Now, seventh house lord in the eighth house, gains from partnership, gains from contracts, gains from any kind of spouse, also gains from business, like business relationships also. In fact, those who are waiting for any kind of inherited, Ketu is also related to Pitras. Moon is sitting in the eighth house of inheritance, and Mars and Moon are making Mahalakshmi Yog through what you say, fourth house lord in the eighth house, through property also. If property wise you are stuck somewhere, this is the time that you may get relief and some very beautiful and powerful news. Such a beautiful week, man. Finally, Venus and Yoga Karaka for Capricorn will go to the sixth house, bring you out from all the trouble related to finance, debt. Those who are in massive debt will see that their debt, they will get some new ideas, some source of income which will mitigate this debt problem for them. Other thing, Rohitji, which I see here, which is very positive, is that this is Lakshmi Narayan Yoga in the sixth house. Sometimes in such people gain from enemies. So there can be possibility that if your enemies is trying to trouble you, or maybe there is a court case, you may win suddenly and you may gain from your enemies also. So all the best. For this, I have made a very big video and it is in the past, just before this I put it. So watch that and that will give you more insights. Savan special is going on, 50% off. You can book now for 1st to 5th September. Sorry, what can I do? It's all full. सच्ची में नहीं है मतलब मेरा क्या मतलब what is my I have to give, right? So some people are getting, my regular people are also getting very angry that, oh, how you are saying it's not there 1 month later, how I. So those who want to do birth chart analysis, this is a very great opportunity because we can go depth into your birth chart, into your nakshatras, into your mahadashas, into your yogas, into your opportunities, obstacles, everything. All the best. Aquarius rising. Moon enters into Taurus into the fourth house. Fourth house is the house related to your inner peace, happiness, real estate. This time, sixth house lord has gone to the fourth house. That means debt wise, if you are facing a lot of problem for real estate, it may get solved now. So good news for you. Mother wise, health wise, if she's facing a lot of problems or health problems, you may also find relief there. If any surgery etc is scheduled, either for mother, either for your cosmetic surgery, it will be very successful. So all the best. Moon enters into the fifth house. Fifth house is a very auspicious place where Moon is making a Gaj Kesari Yoga with Jupiter. Gaj means elephant, Kesari means lion. And in such cases, when they both come together, your destiny, your power, your dharma, your luck is like lion, and so wise, so powerful like lion, and so great and so amazing like an elephant. So this time is the time for getting or seeing some positive gains in your stock market, share market. Don't get into any kind of scam. Nowadays lot of this crypto scam is happening. You invest money, you get money, then you invest money, and suddenly you lose everything. So don't do that. But if you go to regulated platforms, you are going to make a fortune during this time. If by chance you're going through Moon and Jupiter Mahadasha, then amazing, because this week is something crazy, man. Those who are trying for children, fertility is also on the peak. So if this is the time that if you are ovulating, women, sisters, you should try and bring our brothers and sisters or our nieces and niece to this world. We want them. With kids only, this world, God's purpose is to populate, not to give everyone moksha. Okay, so bring new people. Good time for education also, and those who are thinking of some kind of job after an education, this is a very very amazing placement, because especially in a foreign country, because sixth house lord, workplace lord, has come exactly 12th from itself. So because of your merit, sometimes you get foreign work. Moon then comes to Cancer. It is making an Amavasya. Amavasya means new moon. Now, moon and sun are together. Completely, moon is not visible. But sixth house, those who are going through lot of health problems, debt problems, any challenges that are related to workplace politics, every day they're going to mess. One great remedy will solve all problem in only 44 days from the time you do remedy. Immediately it activates. Take a small earthen pot, put oil, put sesame seeds, sesame oil, okay, and sesame seeds, and put four sides, east, west, north, south, and light it and put it outside your house on this Amavasya after 8 p.m., like after, whatever we can say sunset, and see the power and say, Om Pitra and our dear ancestors, I am facing problem in fill the blank. This. Please help me. I pray to you. I ask for your, good care in that Pitra Loka. That's what I suggest to do, and it works miraculously. Small things work miraculously. Large things are show off. We are doing this puja, havan, this, that, all show off. It has to be done. There is not like bad about it, but small things, small prayers, bring big impact. Like there's saying, small changes bring big impact. Same way, small prayers make very big and long term impact. So do this. Very good time. And when what happens, Rohiji, when the lord of the luminary, that means the lord of the Cancer sign is in Cancer, and then an Amavasya happens, then this is a more intense time to do such sadhana. And in the night only, not in the day. Later, you will see that moon. One more thing, because moon has come here, sixth house lord, it gives ease in loan and debts also. So even if you're going through that problem, you should do it. You will see help here. And then moon goes to the seventh house, makes a Mahalakshmi yoga as well as Shrapit yoga. Sometimes monetary benefit happens, but also partnerships get destroyed here. Sometimes money comes from partnerships, but partnerships are not long lasting. Sometimes there is very wonderful partnership, but there is no money. In this situation, you'll have to see the Mahadasha Antardasha, because Kujavat Ketu is what Parasharaji writes in his Parashara Hora Shastra, that Kuja and Ketu are the same. So that means there are two Mars sitting in seventh house, not one Mars. So depending, one Mars is malefic, which is creating Grahana Yoga, and one is creating Mahalakshmi Yoga. So depending on your Mahadasha Antardasha, this will manifest. It is not a generic statement that I will say this will only happen. It has to be on Mahadasha Antardasha. If you're expecting any signing of a contract, Mahadasha good, it will happen or it will delay. If you are expecting job letter, job offer, Mahadasha good, it will happen or it will. So, it is absolutely depending on your Mahadasha Antardasha, nothing else for this kind of a placement altogether. So let's hope for the best, that you are going through good mahadasha, so good things may happen. Finally, the Lord of the ninth house comes exactly ninth from itself, and a yoga karka comes to the fifth house. Those who are waiting for marriage, marriage proposals, love, romance, children, fertility, second child, even something third child. This is the time that this month is the month that you should plan. So depending on your cycle and how it is, please plan, because very beautiful time. Share and stock market, I told you earlier also, you are getting profit, but this time your week will be like so great. You will say, what an amazing week of investments that we have done. Those who are in education state also, they will see such great progress, such creative progress. And those who are in field related to fintech, finance technology, those who are in fast tech, क्या सुना मैंने? Fashion technology. Now there is new word, fashion techno, fast tech. Those who are in any creative field like acting, singing, dancing, media, AI are also now creative field only. You will see that such great growth is coming for you guys. Amazing. Now for this Venus and Jupiter, I have made a very big video. Just previous to it, you will go and find, and that will be much helpful for you. All the best. Pisces ascendant, 20th July till 26th of July. This week, first moon enters into Taurus. Now look at, moon is the fifth house lord. Exactly goes in the third house of your courage, effort, and gets exalted. This is the time that it puts light on your courage and effort. It tells that, okay, whatever you have done in the past is not gone waste. I am here, you will get it. That's how this time is. On the other hand, third house is also the house of short distance travel, so your children may be doing some short distance travel during this week. So all the best for them. Very good time for bonding with siblings, and also something that has to do with creative communication is what should be done here. Something which you have been thinking of writing or reading, or exploring some new skill, this is the right time to do it. And also right time, and right slide came. Savan special is happening from 1st of 5th of September. Savan is going now, but because my August is booked, so now September is here. So those who want to take this advantage can take, because first 5th September onwards I will not be able to do it, because then I get too busy, man. What happens, Rohit, in normal appointment, I do 30 minutes, then 10 minutes break, then I take a 15-minute one. So this is my routine. So I do 1 30 minutes, take 10 minutes break, then take 15 minutes appointment. So that 45 minutes it's okay. And then next 15 minutes I get the rest. In this 25 minutes, 5 minutes break, 25 minutes, 5 minutes break, 25 minutes, 5 minutes break, back to back. So that's why I said कि इतना मैं आई एम नॉट अ सुपरमैन ना कि ऐसा करता रहूंगा मैं. And I have to make all the charts one day in advance, read it, write my research, and then do it. So ऐसा हो जाता है कि I want to give 100% to a person, and I don't want to them to feel कि इसके पास आए साला ने कुछ आता ही नहीं है इसको. ऐसा नहीं, I don't want that. I want कि हाँ भाई अच्छे से you understand your chart, understand your weakness, your positive signs, your timing of events. So this you can book this. Okay, all the best. Here, Moon is entering into Gemini, making a Gaj Kesari Yog in the fourth house. Those who have been waiting for property related, hearing some news, selling, buying, vehicle related selling, buying, even some gains from mother, some gains from relatives, some gains from roots. Some people who are very attached to the roots, they will see some great gains. Also, many people, because when Gaj Kesari Yog happens in the fourth house, do some auspicious ceremonies in their house, like engagement, like puja, like havan, like some auspicious spiritual thing happens. So let's hope for the best. One thing, both are aspecting the 10th house of your career. In career also, there is some good news during this week. Very powerful week, very powerful week. Then comes Moon into the sign of Cancer. Now here Moon becomes, completely combust, because it is coming very close to Surya Dev, and here Amavasya happens. Now when Amavasya happens, it is happening in the fifth house. If your children are not doing well, if they're going through a troublesome time, if you are having trouble in conceiving, if you're having any problems related to education, or your kids are having any problem related to education, this is the time to do Pitra Sadhana. Okay, take nice earthen pot, put it in sesame oil and sesame seeds into it, and light a four direction, like put cotton in the four directions and light a diya, four directional diya. And that will be very, very awesome, because this will help you with what you say, getting relief for all the fifth house related problem. You're not getting love in your life, you're not getting children, you're not getting education support, you're not getting creative, you're very, very completely stuck in a startup. you are stuck in a share stock market, you need blessing of your pitras during this time. So make sure you are doing this pitra sadhana. It has to be done on the day of Amavasya, and do it in the evening, like during the sunset period, because that is when Pitra Lok is absolutely active. So do that and say Om Pitraya Nama, and as the dear Pitras, dear ancestors, I pray to you because da 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 da, whatever problem you have, and I want you that yeah, I'm your lineage. We are taking forward your legacy. Please help me in solving all the problems. They are still very close to the layer of Swarga or Indralok. They are like Pitralok, then Indralok. So they're very close. So they are the messengers there. So let's do that. Very beautiful, very important for all the people. Not a great time for not a great time for enrolling into new education. Wait, let moon pass here to the sign of Leo. Now this is the time you can go wherever you want. Competitions, if exams are going, victory in exams, number one thing. Sometimes in workplace politics happens, or sometimes there can be some enemies that can come suddenly on surface in the workplace. For that, Mars is going to take care of it, so don't get troubled about it. But because of those who are in health sector, very great time for them. Some great service also you do, you get name and fame also, and also some benefit of wealth. Those who are in IT sector, because Mars is looking, see now, one, two, three, fourth aspect on the ninth house. In such cases, also they see that some great progress is coming. So IT people can expect new jobs or your destiny to be in very, very extremely powerful position in the next few days. So very powerful placement. Moon in the sixth house can create some problems in the stomach, gas problem, sometimes problem like dehydration in the body. So for that, you have to be more careful during this week. Now, Lakshmi Narayan Yoga happens when Venus will enter into the sign of Gemini. Now, here, Venus is the lord of the eighth house and the third house, and it is sitting exactly ninth from the eighth house. Even related to fear, hidden matters, it brings success during this time. In Kendra, two benefics aspecting the 10th house, the most powerful placement for your career development, for getting some great communication related to career, for getting hidden benefits from your career. That suddenly you say, "Oh my God, I never knew that if I do this, I get this." Such kind of things is what happening. Fourth house, when these two benefits are coming, there is possibility that in your house there is some kind of havan, homam after 26th of July for the next 1 month. In fact, those who are even waiting for any kind of childbirth, there is also possibility that I know, because I'm talking to one person, specific person. She's Pisces and she's supposed to deliver a baby on 14th. She said, I said no, on 19th. So I'm just waiting. Tomorrow morning, whenever I will hear the news, I will congratulate her. Tomorrow होना ही होना है उसका. Anyways, 14th उसका due date था. I told her 19th you will deliver. So let's see, my prediction comes. I did not even say 20th and 19th only. So today I saw her. She was out. She was not. She's near, very near to me. She was not in house. It was not in hospital. So I told my wife, कल देखना आएगा news tomorrow. Anyways, she's watching now. She watches everything. So Venus entering here can give you some good news related to which brings in inner peace, happiness. Amazing time for all the Pisces. Amazing means beautiful weeks. Look at this. Third house lord in the fourth house lord in the fifth house lord in the sixth house. There's a chain. All the planets are in putting your life into order. This is how beautiful this week is. All the best. 30th of August onwards, new and live astrology classes. Link is in the bio. And Savan special, 50% off. Book here now for 1st to 5th of September. Link is again in the description. Same link. All the best, Rohitji. Thank you so much for your service, for your kindness also.
Thank you, Akashji. Thank you. A very interesting week. So many yogas, one dosha also, Lakshmi Narayan yoga also, and detailed video on the our channel. You can see that video. Thank you to all the family members, and thank you, Akashji, to you also for bookings, for classes, or for consultations, or for deals we have. You can go to this link in the description box or the number. Thank you very much. We'll meet
Jai
you in some next video. Till then, Jai Shri Ram.
Jai
Jai
Hanuman,
Hanuman.
Jai Mata Di, Jai
Namo
Malakshmi, Shiva, Jai Guru.